up, bingo addicts? It's me, Tanya, the bingo addict. We're here for some bingo talk. I actually got a really interesting question tonight. I was at the Boom Boom Room and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go back home and I'm gonna film and answer this question, and that's what I'm gonna do. So it's gonna be unedited. So I hope you enjoy my sporadic comments. But one of the questions was, how did you become a bingo influencer? And then the second part of the question was, how is it being a bingo influencer or a social media influencer? Everyone knows the story of how I became a bingo addict. So let's just fast forward to 2015. I didn't have an iPhone at the time, I don't think I had an iPhone. No, I had an Android. I had an Evo. Y'all remember the Evos? I had an Evo, and I used to do, I think it was it Google Hangouts? It was whatever the video thing was at that time on Android. And I would go to bingo and get on my phone and show my friends and, you know, some of my family members, hey, I'm playing bingo, check it out. So I did that for a long time. And then Facebook ended up getting Facebook Live. So I would go live on Facebook, showing, you know, me in Vegas. And at that time with my job, I was able to travel like everywhere. Like I was working for Pepsi. So I traveled all over the United States. So every time we would have like a meeting somewhere, I would always find bingo somewhere. It didn't matter. So I would, you know, show people that, even on Facebook Live. And if you want to go Facebook check me, you can. The lives are still up there, but you would have to go all the way back to like, what, 2016, 2017. So one of my biggest hits was the Big Tech's anniversary that I went live on, and it was really cool. I did that, I think that was 2017. And I just started doing it more and more and more. And then 2018 rolled around, and they Snapchat had this filter with the buck teeth and the big glasses. Well, you know, I already wear big glasses anyway. And before I had braces, I had like kind of buck teeth. So I was like, I'm gonna use this. And I like the little country voice. And hey, you know what? I'm from Texas, so guess what? So I did that for a little bit, and then in 2019, we go on into 2019, and I started posting videos on YouTube a little bit. I think maybe in 2018, 2019. Anyway, I developed Confessions of a Bingo Addict in 2019. My dad passed away in 2017, and he used to always say I was a bingo addict. So that's where the whole bingo addict thing came from. Well, anyway, I created a Facebook group. And it was the same people that was on my actual Facebook, so it really didn't go anywhere. So my Instagram was popping though. I was like, okay, well, let me see about this. So I did the Instagram thing, and then I did a Facebook business page. And so that got me more people. You know, it wasn't just like my friends and family and coworkers and stuff like that. It was more like these random strangers, like, what are you doing? You know? And I had already connected and networked with so many different bingo halls throughout the United States that some of them were following me anyway. So they started like promoting me a little bit more and everything. And so my nephew was like, you need to get on TikTok, ain't Tanya? And I'm like, what in the world is TikTok? He was like, let me show you. And he was like, this is the ones where they dance and all that. And I was like, I don't dance. He was like, no, you can do your character and post your videos of your winnings and stuff like that. I said, I already do that on Instagram. He was like, no, everybody's on TikTok, ain't telling you. I was like, okay, well, let me do that. So I created TikTok, and it was my personal TikTok, and it's still open, exit 35 miles per hour, like the street sign. And I didn't get a lot of views. I was like, this is weird. So I was like, maybe I should do something different. He was like, Tanya, you need to do a bingo TikTok. I was like, well, I got my bingo stuff. He's like, no, do your Confessions of a Bingo Addict on TikTok. So I was like, okay. So I created that. So fast forward to 2020, you know, I started, you know, doing a little bit more of my character. I got with a graphic designer, Bernadette, and she made my avatar. And everyone knows the avatar. Everyone knows my little character. And that's when the whole Facebook bingo, you know, was really, really popping. So I was on some of those groups, and I asked them to post my avatar with my website and my group and everything, and my TikTok and my YouTube. And so I started getting more and more like people coming over and checking me out. And then with my TikTok, it got some really good hits, but I didn't know that I shouldn't have had a lot of music on top of like me opening my tabs and that kind of stuff, until one time I accidentally didn't do it, and then I got all these views of me just popping tabs, and I'm like, what in the world? And so along the way, you know, I ended up seeing someone that y'all all know. Her video went viral, and I was like excited because I was like, somebody else does bingo. I didn't know, and she had just started doing it. You know, I don't know how long she had been playing or whatever, but I hadn't seen her on TikTok or anything. So she had a viral video go, and I was like, oh, that's awesome, because now people know about bingo a little bit more. And so she started going live, and I was like, oh, this is really cool. So I didn't know that you could go live on TikTok. I only knew about my live on Instagram and on Facebook, and then of course, you know, my YouTube videos. So I was really excited about that, and just started doing more networking, kind of shared ideas with, you know, that person. And then of course I met Kiki too, Bingo Junkies. And, you know, we kind of networked or whatever, and kind of supported each other or whatever. And of course everyone knows the story of how everything went kind of south or whatever. But that's how I became a bingo influencer, right? And along with becoming that bingo influencer, I already had like, you know, gigs, basically, if that's what you want to call it. I still worked my full-time job, but I had gigs like advertising for all the different halls. Because again, every time I was able to go out of town, I networked with all these different halls. And so these halls were following me anyway on Instagram. So I was doing like small advertising for them, you know, $100 a story, stuff like that, you know. And of course, I always advertised for my home hall, which is now the H-Town Bingo family halls, which was, at that time, it was just Big Tex and then I-45. But now we have 1960, and then with them all combined is the H-Town Bingo family. But was doing all of that, and then it got interesting. So now I'm going to the question of, how is it to be a bingo influencer? It has its ups and downs. There's more pros than cons, but a typical human is going to focus on the cons versus the pros. I kind of do a little bit of both. And the reason why I focus on my cons is because my cons are opportunities for me to improve. And that's how I look at it. Any cons that I have, I use those as stepping stones to improve whatever it is that I'm doing. It has turned into something very competitive. And don't get me wrong, I'm a very competitive person, but I don't think being a bingo influencer is a competition. Y'all hear me say this all the time in my lives. It's all about quality and not quantity. So, I mean, I hear the jabs and the little rumors. Oh, well, she only has 100,000 followers, or, well, now I have 128,000. This person has 300. This person has 200. This person has, you know, excelled above her, you know, and so on. And I don't care about the numbers. I've never cared about numbers at all, because if I really did care about the numbers, like I said, I'm a very competitive person. When a push come to shove, I could have had more, you know, followers if I really wanted them. I mean, but that's not how I do business. My followers, or my fans, or my bingo family, as I like to call it, I'm more of an engagement type of person. I want to be engaged with my followers. My bingo brother always teases me. He's like, you be knowing them people name, the name of their kids, when their birthdays are, and everything. And I'm like, yeah, I mean, that's what I like to do. I've had thousands of people in my life, and I don't like it. My mods don't like it, because you don't get to know people. And I understand that it's not about getting to know people for certain people, but for me it is. It's important for me to have that connection. And I guess that goes with me being a manager and a supervisor. I like being around people and talking to people, you know. Not all in my face, but I like that engagement. So it's become very competitive to where people that I have called my friends have basically used me for either my knowledge or my skills. And some of it's my fault because I'm the type of person that I always want to help everyone. And I do. You know how many people I've helped, even before the whole TikTok thing. I've helped people so much on like ideas and business adventures and so on. So yeah, I have been used here and there. I'm never going to give all my secrets out, but some people take your kindness for weakness. And I've learned that with some people that I actually call friends. I mean, I have a friend right now who they don't know that I know, but I know that they're like being sneaky, you know, like I'm no fool and I'm not dumb. If you've already thought about doing something sneaky or underhanded, I probably already know what you're going to do or how you're going to do it. And that's not me being arrogant or anything. That's just me knowing who I am. I'm 46 years old. I've experienced a lot in life. And working in corporate America, you run into people who are jealous of you, people who undermine you, people who use you, people who hate you, people who love you, people who love to hate you. And with being a bingo influencer or a social media influencer, that's one thing that I have learned, that people love to hate. I can go all the way back to all the drama, the big TikTok bingo war, how it was started. And it's all about loving to hate, and it's all about jealousy. Me, myself, I'm not a jealous person. I'm a very caring and giving person, and sometimes that makes me a pushover to a certain point. But when you finally push me over, that's, like they said, I'm done. But people just love to hate. They don't even think about the truths. It's been so many rumors about me, and I'm not even going back to the TikTok war. Let's go now. There's still rumors that's going around that doesn't even make sense. And I never address them, you know. I do throw shade every once in a while, but I mean, that's just me. I'm gonna say something. I don't clap back, but I will throw some shade every once in a while. But it's just, I would rather focus on those pros than the cons. But again, I use the cons as stepping stones to make myself understand what I may be doing wrong. I use them as opportunities. And those opportunities to improve. I was a process improvement supervisor for like 3 years. And that's what I did. I mean, I took all the cons and technically turned them around to pros. And so that's what I do basically in life with everything. And so the competition thing, I'm not in competition with anyone. And that's not me being arrogant. That's me just saying that I'm not competing with you for a bingo creator or a bingo influencer or for followers or to be more famous and so on and so on. It's not even about that. I'm going to be me, and I'm going to do me, and I'm going to be good, whether I have TikTok, YouTube, Twitch, what is it, Instagram. What's the other thing that they use now? I forgot the other, Clapper, I think it is. I'm going to be me regardless. At the end of the day, I'm going to be me. I started being a bingo influencer and didn't even know I was a bingo influencer, and I'll probably always be a bingo influencer, whether it's social media or it's with my family and friends. I mean, it doesn't matter. Like I said, it's not a competition, and I'm not going to compete with someone. I don't have to buy friends, never have, never will. I will be in my life with just me and my mom, or me and Moochie, or me and Tane, or me and Letty, or me and Gigi, or just me. I used to just film me playing bingo, and upload it to YouTube. And if anybody wants to see it, they can see it. If they don't want to see it, they don't have to see it. It doesn't matter to me. So I don't live and breathe to have that type of fame. I mean, I don't. I'm happy that I have, though. And I'm going to say that I built this. I built a community around me, and we built a bigger community together. And when I say that, I'm going to use examples. I'm going to use Cash as an example. I knew Cash would surpass me. He hasn't yet, but he will. But I don't see Cash as competition. I see Cash as a friend and another bingo person, another person that's going to show people that bingo is fun. I'm going to use Allie. Allie didn't even play bingo, and she saw me playing bingo, and she'll tell you the story because she says it in her lives all the time. And it got her into bingo, even bingo with Jess. Monica was playing bingo way before me, but I like Monica. I like Stephanie. I like Stacy. I helped Nakia, get to her 1,000, and now she's just booming. Even though I don't think Nakia wants to be a bingo influencer. I think she's more of a, what did someone say, a pull tab influencer. I have Letty. I have Bingo with JoJo, which is Jordan. I have a Connie. All these people that are now on TikTok or YouTube or Instagram, showing people that bingo has evolved. That's what I was trying to do, and that's what we've done. I mean, literally, that's what we've done. And when I say I built that, I did build this small little community, and now it's bigger and bigger and bigger, and these people are latching on to other people. You know what I mean? Like, it's not just all about me. That's what I'm trying to say. I guess I worded it wrong. Because you have like the Allies and Cashes, and then along with Allie and Cash, you got Mama Guam and Twiggy and Elise, and I forgot the other lady's name in California. You have that, so that's one group, that's one community. And then in Vegas, you have a Connie, and I'll even bring up what is her name? It's a 313, Lisa. You have Lisa in Vegas, and I think it's another one in Vegas as well. Now, no, they don't run in the same circle or whatever, but that's another bingo community. And then you have, let's see, on the East Coast. I'm not even going to bring up some of the names, but you got those people over there. I mean, you have these different communities throughout the United States and throughout the world, because I even have a UK bingo addict, you know what I mean? And you have the Canadians up there, you know what I mean? Miss Lucy goes live sometimes. And at the end of the day, all of these small bingo communities are now one. And that's the whole point of me wanting to be a bingo influencer. But along with that, you have so much hate. People love to hate. And that's one of the worst things about being on social media and being a bingo influencer. Because again, people love to hate. People will hate you so much that they will watch every one of your lives just to hate you. They will watch and ridicule every video you post on all your platforms just to hate. Like, people that I don't really care for, I don't go on their page. I don't think about them. I don't look at anything unless someone sends it to me, of course. But even then, I'm like, okay, whatever, keep it moving. But you have people like that. And I've learned that some of those people that love to hate you are the people that's right there in your face, smiling, playing bingo with you. And so, again, sometimes it's bad, sometimes it's good. I don't like dealing with it. It got to the point where, y'all know my inner circle was always small anyway. Now it's extremely small because we had some craziness going on. And one of the most difficult things that I've had to experience is just one of the most difficult things is someone who so-called like loved me or cared about me so much turn around and was one of the main reasons why I've had so much crap over the past like 6 to 7 months. I mean, out of nowhere, this person literally put like bad voodoo juju on me, and to the point where my whole personality changed. And I know you guys have seen it over the past few weeks where I'm just in like this slump. Like it was like a lot of weight on my shoulders to the point where I didn't know what else to do. I did egg cleansing. I mean, I did the blessed oil. I prayed. I did everything, and I ended up getting some help from someone and found out that I really had like this spell on me by this crazy person. And no, I'm not affiliated with that person, and I want to warn everyone, because I know all of you know who I'm talking about, but just be careful with this person, because this person presented themselves as this godly, caring person, but all along they were just trying to use, I guess, me to become TikTok famous. And then when they didn't get their way, or I didn't agree with certain things that they said or did and called them out on it, it turned into something else, and I ended up having a curse put on me. And that is one of the most craziest feelings in the world. I really didn't know what was going on. Y'all, I'm a very analytical person. I'm very intuitive. And I had a lot of signs about this person. Even when I first met that person was outside of the Vegas door. And everybody thought on my live that this person was a creep. Come to find out it was, they were right. But I had a lot of signs, but I chose to ignore them because the person presented themselves as this kind person. So I'm thinking, okay, well, this person has gone through a lot, and, they do drink a little bit and all that kind of stuff or whatever. So, maybe it's just whatever, but as time went on, it just got worse and worse, and like the drama never stopped. And I'm like, most of the time people just get over the drama and just go on about their business, but it was different than the crazy girl. It's more, this one was more, well, the crazy girl was a little obsessed as well. I think she still is, but this one was different. And it hit home because I actually did care about this person as a friend. The crazy girl, I didn't like, whatever. Everybody in Houston knows how that person is. But this one hurt because I held that person up on this pedestal. So because of my bad judgment on that, I ended up getting a curse put on me. And when I say I had bad dreams, I never have bad dreams, y'all. I used to analyze my dreams, even as a child. I have all these books and dictionaries and stuff, and I used to analyze my dreams, but I stopped analyzing them because I really didn't have any like bad dreams anymore. They were just like common dreams, and sometimes I didn't even dream at all. And if I did dream, it's because, and I didn't remember, it's because it was something else in my subconscious. So over the past couple of weeks, I've been having like these bad dreams. And I mean, I've had countless issues, with me snapping at people. I've been on losing streaks before, but I've never lost like this before. And I'm very strategic on how I play. So when I play horses and I play dog games, I know how to play, so I know how to win. My strategies for bingo is completely different. So things wouldn't add up, and I couldn't take it anymore. I'm like, oh my God, I was moody. And again, I know you guys seen it on my lives, and I still didn't know what it was. And then, eventually I ended up getting help and found out that, someone had put a spell on me. They put the spell on me, and it's reversed. It's gone now. So I'm back to my normal self. I'm more aware of my surroundings. So now, because of that, I'm a little bit more cautious on who I let in. So right now, like, my inner circle consists of maybe 8 people. And I've met every single one of those people except for one, which is Sabrina, which I'll see her in February. But it's fun, but you have to be cautious of the drama. I mean, drama comes from people that you would at least expect it. I mean, I sometimes wasn't even in the state, and I've gotten accused of stuff. I've been 20,000 feet in the air, and they're like, oh, she's blocking people or reporting me, or she told me this, she told me that. How did I tell you that? And I'm not even here. I mean, like I said, people love to hate, and being in, I guess, the limelight amplifies the drama more. So in 2022, I told myself I'm not dealing with anything crazy. I'm not going to go down that road. 2021 was a very good year for me because it was a stepping stone to a lot of stuff that I have going on in 2022, all the way into 2023. I mean, to the point where I ended up quitting my job and became a full-time bingo influencer, and that's probably one of the best decisions that I've made. I mean, every once in a while I second guess, like, oh man, why did I do this? But I'm good. I mean, I make more money and I have a lot more free time, and I'm able to meet people and network with people that I probably would have never networked with before. I've met one of my traveling partner is one of the kindest, sweetest people that I have ever met before. And I'm so glad to have met her. She is one of the ones who is very honest and real with me, and there's no bad juju, there's no bad vibes or anything. And I mean, I used to hear about Miss Ann in college, but it was always good stuff, it wasn't anything bad. And the fact that she has the means and the time to be a traveling partner with me is helping me, because none of my friends, my close friends, love bingo. Like, my best friend from high school, she'll play bingo with me every once in a while, but she has her own thing. She has her family and her husband and stuff like that, but they don't like playing bingo. My mom plays bingo with me, but she doesn't want to travel everywhere with me, and then she works for the school district. Moochie don't even like bingo. So I needed someone that was willing to do what I do, and she approached me. I didn't approach her. She approached me, and we just went from there. And so now you'll see all that in 2022 and 2023. We're already booked for some things. So this has given me the opportunity, again, to meet a lot of people. I've met some people that I actually call friends now that I probably wouldn't have called friends before, because I wouldn't have met them because I wasn't a bingo influencer. I mean, everyone knows Tane is my favorite, but Tane, I consider him a really, really good friend. He's always honest. We think alike, and I love that about him. Jordan is my guru, and I love Jordan to death. Sabrina's pushy. Letty is my bestie. Meeting Letty was one of the best things that I ever did, because I'm the type of person, I don't like hanging around a bunch of girls. Literally, one of my best friends is Dimitri, and that's it. I don't really associate myself with anybody else. You know, me and Nakia are real cool, but you know, me and Nakia are bingo friends. But a true friend is usually like I just hung around guys or whatever, you know. Less mess, less drama. Gigi is awesome, and now Gigi is with Letty, so I have two friends. Claude is like the sweetest person ever, and I know you guys probably have forgotten about Jen. Jen's been going through a lot, but Jen is super sweet. I mean, Akani is one of the best people that I've ever met. And everybody teases me because that's my hubby, you know, my bingo hubby. He just came from out of nowhere, and I mean, we just all have this really good connection, and I just love it. I hope I'm not missing anybody. Did I say everybody? Jordan, Akani, I'm counting because I do my fellas first. Jordan, Akani, Tane, Claude, Sabrina, Letty, Gigi, Jen, and of course Moochie. These people I've met are just so awesome. And along the way with that, I've met other people. I mean, Nana is like one of the best people ever. Allie is nice, of course. And of course, I already knew Cash from like years ago. Stacy is awesome. Monica's awesome. So, I mean, I can name a lot of people that I've met that I'm actually happy that I've met them and they're in my life. And then I have people who I've met who are cool. You know, you don't get me wrong, they're awesome, but it's like, you know how you have like your social media friends and then you have your real friends. So I've met a lot of people that are social media friends, and that's it. Mama Guam is like one of the nicest people ever. I consider her a friend as well. So fast forward to 2022, it's gonna be awesome, and I cannot wait for you guys to see that. But yeah, it is difficult being a bingo influencer, because again, you have those people who love to hate you. You have people who steal your ideas. Every time someone tells me that someone has stolen my idea, or they send me a video or something like that, I'm like, oh, they did this, they did that. They say imitation is a form of flattery. So, and that's what I roll with. I mean, TikTok is a trending app. So people do trends. So it is what it is. But there are instances where I've seen people, you know, basically, I'm old school, so I say bite. They bite off of everything that I do. And I'm not going to lie, it is quite a few people. And again, this imitation is a form of flattery. So I just roll with the punches. It doesn't matter to me. Like, it is what it is. Some of these ideas, though, I wish they would have just asked me instead of trying to be sneaky about it. Or take my ideas or what I'm doing and make it your own. I mean, one of the biggest pet peeves that I have, and I shouldn't say it's a pet peeve, I think it's kind of comical, are the t-shirts. Like, you can make your own t-shirts, which is fine. I mean, but does everyone have to use the avatars? And I didn't use my iPhone avatar. I literally paid a graphic designer to create me as my avatar, and I utilized that. You don't have to use anyway, just do you. You know what I mean? Just do you. It's a lot. And y'all know that, y'all notice I use bingo trendsetter as a hashtag. I do that on purpose, because I feel like I am a bingo trendsetter. Because again, there are so many times I'm looking at people's videos, I'm looking at people's merchandise, and I'm like, oh, this looks a little familiar. But it is what it is. I mean, it is what it is. Again, it's fun being a bingo influencer or a social media influencer, but it also has its bad points. And the bad points sometimes outweighs the pros, which it shouldn't, but it just gets overwhelming at times. It doesn't bring me down or anything, but it just, sometimes you just got to be like, you know what, you people crazy. And that's what I say to myself. I'm like, it's just crazy. Hopefully everyone is successful, because there's so much out there at bingo that it's enough for everyone to eat. Even my arch nemesis, it's so much that people can do on their own where all of us are eating. It's not just a one person show. And that's what some people need to get through their skulls too, that it's not gonna always be just one person. It's a community effort, you know, even the smaller creators. Then you have some small creators who think that they're like these huge creators. And there's nothing wrong with thinking that you're bigger than what you are. It's just that don't be obnoxious with it, because you're like here and you have people who have less followers than you that are up here, you know? And I'm just being honest. I'm just being honest. I have so many friends on TikTok that support me, other creators that support me, and I support them. And no one thinks that they're better than anyone. And that's what I love about my little community, because no one thinks they're better than anyone. We all work together. When we went to Bosco, that was one of the best times I've ever had with bingo TikTok creators. Everyone there was, you know, having fun, enjoying themselves. No one there thought they were better than anyone. No one thought that, oh, I have more followers than you, so I'm better than you, or I have more views on on my videos than you, or I'm more famous than you, or anything like that. It was just all of us having so much fun. And that's what it's supposed to be. I mean, we met so many of our followers and our fans, and it was just like awesome. So I always firmly believe that if God gives you something, he can take it away in a minute. In a minute. So don't ever think that you're here when you're not. So again, that's I'm not referring to anyone in particular, but there are people who literally have maybe 3,000 followers, and I consider them bingo creators because of their knowledge and their personality and how they treat others. And you have people that have 18, 19, maybe 20,000 people who think they're here, and they're not. They're down here. You're not even a creator. You're not influencing anyone. You're playing bingo, which is fine. I mean, it's fine, but don't ever look down on people. And I see it all the time. People think that I don't see the lives, or people don't tell me what's going on in the lives. I do. I see it all. And I don't know. I have a t-shirt that says TikTok's most hated, I think it is. Bingo TikTok's most hated, or something like that. And that's me. People love to hate me, and that's fine. You can hate me all you want. At the end of the day, again, I'm still gonna be good, regardless of what you say about me and how you feel about me and how you try to sneak around and undermine me and do things behind my back that you think I don't know. One thing that one of the ladies said that I don't talk to right now, she said it on her live, that I am very smart and I am strategic, and I am. So don't ever think that you have gotten over on me, because you haven't. Because what you think I did or think that I'm not gonna know, I already know. I've been knowing, so whatever. Um, so yeah, that's that's me. I don't know if I have anything else to say. I hope I answered your question. This is going to be unedited, so everything that you heard now, well, not heard now, everything that you're seeing now is what I said. It's not edited at all. I wish I could be like, y'all got any more questions right now? But no one's in here because it's not live. It's just me recording, talking. But yeah, so that's what it's like being a bingo influencer on TikTok. TikTok is toxic. Y'all probably won't be seeing me as much on TikTok. Right now, when you do see me on TikTok, it's just showing you the pattern, like the paper. I'd rather you just see that versus seeing me because, I am shadow banned. Eventually, I'll be unshadow banned. I don't know how long it'll take. But I don't think I'm going to be doing lives on TikTok anymore. Again, the lives that you will see would probably be just the patterns so you can see a different viewpoint. Someone else is going to probably end up starting to do that too. I think it was Gigi and Jordan or Letty that gave me the idea of being on my YouTube live and then showing you guys a different view of it. And right now, I think a lot of people like it. I've gotten a lot of good reviews on it. So I'm pretty sure someone else will be doing that soon too. I am a bingo trendsetter. I like YouTube. My subscribers are awesome. Every one of my subscribers on YouTube are special to me because those subscribers actually watch me. It got to the point where I know a lot of you are wondering, because I did have one of those questions on one of there, like, why don't you show how many subscribers you have on YouTube? I don't show my subscriber number because I have a few people that's trying to compete with me, and I don't want them to try to compete with me. I'm well over your 10,000, if that's what you want to know. And that's all you need to know. That's it. My numbers and my views speak for themselves. But I'm not going to get into a competition. It was a competition supposedly on TikTok. And again, I'm not about the numbers. I'm over quality over quantity. I'd rather have the engagement of my followers. I want to know their names. I want to know who they are. I want to know that you had a baby. I want to know that you were sick. I want to know that your mom won bingo. I love that. Cecile goes to bingo with her mom. So I like that. I like to know my subscribers. So you can compete with my numbers all you want, but again, you can have as many followers as you want and you still don't have the same engagement as me. You will never ever be me. And again, that's not me being arrogant. That's just me telling you facts. Like, no one, you can have as many followers as you want. You can have as many likes as you want. You can have all these different things and you will still never be on the level that I am, because I'm on a whole different level than a lot of people. Because one thing that you will never have is me. You'll never, ever have that, no matter how you look at it. And that's just something I needed to say. You'll never, ever, ever, ever have this. So again, quality over quantity. My engagement is really good. And again, it could be just me and Tane in there and I'm happy. I'm good with it. It doesn't matter. So make sure you guys subscribe to my YouTube. And for the new people who are watching, welcome. I hope you enjoyed my video. And I look forward to having more bingo talks with you guys. I'm trying to think of any other question that I might have had that's just like in my head right now that I can answer, since I still have, it's 44 minutes right now, so I probably have maybe 5 more minutes. Technically, I wanted it to be an hour, so probably got like 15 minutes, but I probably cut it short. But that's what it's like being a bingo influencer. You get sponsorships. I know people want to know about that. Yeah, you get sponsorships. But you know what's crazy? One of my haters asked one of the bingo halls about sponsorships on live. And I thought it was funny because no bingo hall wants to acknowledge that they are a sponsor for live streams, you know, because then you get into the fact that people may think, oh, this person is a house player, and a house player is someone who plays for the house, and that's not true, you know. So I thought it was funny that they asked that question, and but everyone knows, so it doesn't matter. But you get sponsorships through different events. You host different events, just like you have some people who go and host or promote for clubs and stuff like that. That's all bingo influencers do as well. There's a lot of bingo halls want the live streams, and that's basically advertising for the bingo hall. So I do have, I'm not going to say sponsorships, I do promote for halls throughout the United States, even at a couple of casinos. But that's where some of your money comes from. Some people seem to think that the bingo influencers only make money through donations. No, that's not true. That actually was one of the questions, like, you quit your job, so are you living off donations? No, I'm not living off donations. If I lived off of my donations, I would probably be eating top ramen, and I don't even like that. Or is it top ramen? I don't even like that. No, my income comes from sponsorships and promoting. My sponsorships are through bingo apps. Other companies, you know, make us have videos and stuff like that. Some of us do slots and like other gaming things. I mostly do like clothing, a few other things that's coming that I can't say yet. What else? The promoting the different halls throughout the United States, and it's not just local halls, it's everywhere. Even some of the halls that some of the other creators go to. I don't know. I just think it's funny. It's just a lot. What else? Speaking of donations, let's talk about that real quick. Okay, so bingo influencers do get donations from their followers. So, you know, it's been kind of, it's gone from, oh, this person is begging, oh, this person is using you, oh, these people are con artists, all this kind of stuff, right? Y'all know for a fact I've never asked for a donation, and you will never ever in life hear me ask for a donation from my followers. But I just want to say this, and I'm going to say this for all of the bingo influencers. The donations are solely given because people want to give. If people didn't want to give, they wouldn't give. So I wish some people would just like kind of knock it off about why are you getting donations? Why are people donating money to you? Now, you can go ahead and you can talk about the ones that beg, because again, you'll never see me asking for a donation. You'll never see me hold up a calculator and say, I need this much. You'll never see that from me, ever. But the donations are given to us by our followers because they want to see us pop tabs. They want to see us pop tabs. They want to see us play bingo. I remember one night, this was just recently, my followers were like, are you going to midnight bingo? I'm like, no, I'm not going to midnight bingo because I done spent this money, and that's not what I'm trying to do. I'm limiting myself on certain things. I'm not going to be on a $900 a night bingo binge again. And yes, there has been a lot of $900 nights, $500, $600 nights. So I'm not gonna do it. I mean, I have to be a little bit more cognizant of how I spend. Not because I make less money, because I actually do make more than what I was making before. It's just that now I have to pay for healthcare, and it's not through through corporate America anymore. It's a little bit more money. So I have to be more cognizant of what I'm spending, and also the fact that I am influencing people to play bingo. And I don't want people to think that they always have to spend so much money to play bingo. That's why we had budget week. So my followers the other night was like, well, we want you to go to bingo. So one of my followers was like, well, how much do you need to play? And so someone answered for them, because everyone knows my budget or whatever. And I got donations. I didn't ask for them, but your followers and our followers want us to play. So if they want to see us play and they want to see us pop tabs, they're going to donate. And again, I'm speaking for all the influencers on this. That's what literally happens. If you want us to play and we're like, no, we're not going to play, or we didn't have plans to play on that time, and you guys donate, that's where the donations come from. So the people the haters that are like, well, we shouldn't have to donate to you, that's where that comes from. So if you didn't know, now you do. Again, everyone is not honest either, but you choose to do what you want with your money. At the end of the day, them people do what they want to do with their money. I don't care if somebody wants to give their last dollar to whoever. Let that person do what they want to do. You cannot control any of that. So when you come into our lives and you're like, oh, they're asking for money, yeah, some of them are asking for money. Some of the influencers do ask. But at the end of the day, everyone that's donating to them are adults, and they can give their money to them if they want. It doesn't look good as an influencer to ask or beg for money. I have always been against that, and you guys know that. But at the end of the day, that person or those people that's getting that money, they still getting that money to go play bingo. And that's because their followers want to see them go play bingo. And I'm not taking up for them or anything. I'm just, stating facts. It is what it is. So I'm glad I addressed that. I wanted to address that. I don't think I have anything else to randomly talk about. Again, if you guys want me to answer any of your other questions, go to Confessions of a Bingo Addict, and you can click on Bingo Talk and submit your question, and I'll answer. I'm going to do a lot more of these, so get ready. This one is going to be posted tomorrow, which is Sunday, so I'll probably post it about 11 a.m., maybe 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. It's going to be scheduled. Y'all know I'm going to be asleep by the time that happens. But thank you for watching and viewing. And again, if you have any questions, feel free to comment. Or if you want to ask a question that you don't want me to put you on blast with, just send it to Bingo Talk and just go from there. All right. Thank you again. If you got offended by anything I said, that's on you. Plain and simple. It's 2022. We not around for the foolishness. We leaving all that negative energy, that craziness in 2021. Right now, I am not beefing with anybody. I just posted a story that said it's not about beefing, it's about boundaries. I have formed boundaries, and if you cross that line, we not cool, basically. It's not beefing, it's that we have boundaries and you don't cross that line. And once you cross that line, that's it. All right. Thank you. I'm probably going to do another one of these tomorrow, because I know I have a couple of questions that I want to answer as well. And I've forgotten them already. All right. So thank you. Take care. Tell me how you like Bingo Talk. And we're at 54 minutes, so I did good. All right, guys. I'll see you later. Bye.